practicing the skyrocket, or you know what I mean. Like I don't even do combos or nothing like that. I mean, I put up a good fight, and I be trying to beat the opponent. Of course, I don't want to mess up their experience. I want them to get they learn in too. But you know, if they might want to practice something. If I say they want to practice something, I might, you know what I mean? Because that's what I was thinking for. That's what I think it was for, you know, to practice. But this is motherfucking, this the game. You know what I mean? This the motherfucking, you know, you got the motherfucking championship. You know, motherfucking, you know. Yeah, I like to play the game. Practice. Y'all talking about practice? Yeah, I might be the Allen Iverson in this shit. Say, nah, I'm just playing. I can't claim AI, but I might be, you know what I mean? You know, I ain't been practicing, but I'm about to. Because I need to make it the Tekken God. I done been an Emperor 5 times now. But I need to be a deity, yo. I need to be deitized. That's my destiny! Pokemon! Dang. Oh man, you messed it up. That nigga has some patience, boy. That's my problem. I can't wait that long. I gotta attack. I'm like, man, fuck it. You know what I mean? I've been trying not to watch my videos back so I don't personally add to my watch time. You know what I mean? So I have totally unadulterated stats. But you know, I need to get back into looking at my my joints again, because that was like an invaluable tool for me to get nicer, yo. Like watching my shit over again. Because then I noticed my patterns. Like I used to do a lot of stuff. I wouldn't say that, yeah, so I can't say that I didn't practice. I did things, just different types of practice. You know, had notes. I got like at least like a foot tall worth of papers with moves, combos. I used to be relentless stealing combos, and I'd be pausing the video and writing them shits down. But yeah, you know, I used to take notes. Like, okay, when I'm watching it back, I say, okay, you keep doing this against this player, such and such. You know what I mean? And then eventually I end up with, you know, okay, I got a bunch of stuff for Heihachi. I got a bunch of stuff for such and such. You know what I mean? And as I work on those things, I can cross them out the list. I ain't never really go that far yet to really, you know, do that. But that's what the plan was. And then, you know, like I had all the punishes on that same paper. The punishes all written down. And yeah, it's got the it doesn't got the end game. I mean, no, yeah, it has an end game name just for nomenclature. But the main thing the biggest writing was, you know, the description of the move itself, like what the person would do, the noise that they make, you know, like, you see what I'm saying? And when I would fight that player, I just pull out that sheet. I've been trying to figure out a way that I can you know, put them up on the net, and I found a way. Pretty much I could just share a Dropbox link from my Dropbox. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I got move lists for every character. Well, not none of the new characters, because this was all before the new characters and shit came out. This is season 1 work, when I was a young grasshopper. You know, as I got older and was putting in work, you know, I let go of my I let go of the things that made me great. And that's a problem, you know. You can never forget where you came from. You always gotta double back, and that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I gotta make a guard of destruction, man. I feel like, you know, that would be crazy though, man. But I ain't tripping. I ain't in a rush, cause man, I ain't even gonna lie. When I first hit TEKKEN, man, I felt like I could give a speech. Like, yeah, I want to thank my mom, my brother for always hating on me playing the game. Yeah, you know, like I was giving a motherfucking acceptance speech. Like, for real, I really felt that way. Like, I was, man. Cause I didn't think I was gonna make it there, like that, you know, that. I mean, I knew I was gonna make it there eventually, but you know, this is my first Tekken, like, you know what I mean? This game been out for like what, 20-something years? I mean, I benefited from playing 3 when I was a kid. But that's the only benefit. But the crazy thing is, you know, I still play the same way. You know what I mean? I still do some of the same things. But I know that my shit evolved a little bit. Cause shit, I made it all the way up to, I don't know, like battle ruler or something, or Fujin without even doing no combos. I ain't know how combo. Then one day I just like, you know what, fuck it. Let me slow it down and learn a combo. And I've been doing the same combo ever since. The first combo I ever learned. Yo, shit, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This right here. This old trusty busty. I'm able to get good damage. You feel me? I get good courage. Guaranteed wall magic. Versatile. And I can string it in the flamenco. I can string it in the right flamenco. Is that what it's called? Left flamenco. Yeah, I can string it in the left flamenco. And then shit, forward 3. That's a powerful, you know, that's a powerful asset. I think it's like 14 to 16 frame. Serves me well. Oh, I don't know how I thought that. Ooh, finally I motherfucking didn't get caught up in that shit. I always get caught in that joint. Patience is a virtue. You can't back 1 against Armor King. Dang. Safe as shit. Yeah, use a demonstration. I be forgetting I had that shit. Use my tools, so please don't you be fooled by the lenses. Never sold crack on the benches, but sold D with a vengeance. My dope came with syringes. Kick spot doors off the hinges. Use my tools, so please don't you be fooled by the lenses. As to the put one into your head and the rest of you, bring death to you. Fly fast like a jet skier, pop up next year. Damn. That's the Saigon and K-Slay album, yo. I mean mixtape. That shit was, man, that was high school, yo. Last time I listened to that shit. Used to listen to that shit in the closet playing checkers and shit. Me and my nigga Tek. And explain why we was in the closet, you know. We was smoking, you know what I mean? You know, I was living with my mother though, so, you know, she didn't know I was smoking. But we would go in the closet, pad everything down and put one fan in the window, blowing air in, and another fan in the window, blowing air, you know what? Air out. But yeah, I ain't gonna nah, don't spread techniques like that. That's not good etiquette. Especially where a place where kids may roam. Oh man, boy, breath. It's a motherfucking harbinger of doom. Every time that motherfucker comes, something bad is definitely bound to happen. That nigga had to been getting some rancid booty to have breath like that. I was like, let me just try something different. Damn, I was trying to do 4 forward 3. And I pressed forward too many times. Popcorn shrimp! Oh man. Ain't that a fumigated windsucker? Okay, hold up. Redemption song. Yeah, is that Bob Marley? Stop back running, you buster! Okay, I let that one slide. That was good strategic. Oh, hold up. Dingling. Oh man, you should have kept dingling. Oh, but no, that would have still provided the same result. Oh, and you got rage art, yo. You stupid. I mean, no, don't call yourself stupid. Don't do that. You foolish Frank. Perfect Negan. Bart Simpson looking motherfucker. Hooba snack. Hooba snack. Oh, hold up, my bad. Oh shit! Oh, we got one more. One more again. Oh shit! I made it to win. You messed that up. You had the motherfucking launch codes to the fucking nuclear missile. You turned the key at the wrong time. It's supposed to be simultaneous.
Round 2. Fight.
Hello. What's up, Delta Rain? Appreciate you stopping by. Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. So, yeah, man, you know, I got niggas in the chat on Twitch now. Yeah, man. I'm on my Sherman Hemsley for real, dad. You know. You gotta shout out the real actor, you know what I mean? You know, that's George Jefferson, you know, moving on up. Just so I can, you know, most of the time I don't explain the euphemisms. It's just like, if you catch it, then it's like, aha, you caught it. But I'm explaining it, just, you know, I'm new here. I don't want to be too mysterious for no reason. But man, listen, you know, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate anybody that's in here, you know, messing with your boy, man. I appreciate it, yo. You know what I mean? If y'all made it to my circle of the woods, man, you are a comrade of mine in this little thing of ours, you know? Oh, man. Wax Museum. See? That dangling punch is gonna be the death of you. Dynamite Disco Danny. Oh man, okay, I was about to say. Emotional damage. But we got action. Where are we? We still not taking. Oh no, we're not taking King yet. Billy Goat's gruff, yo. How did that happen? Oh no, you know what? That's not the first chat. We had the asshole dude. But you know what? I still welcome the asshole dude. I should have thanked him for at least, you know, chatting in the joint. Improving my point by stating he played every Tekken underneath the sun and shit. The same rank as me. Shit. Yeah, man. It's like, nah, you there, man? You know, rank ain't nothing. Don't mean nothing. It ain't where you at. It's where you at. Can you dig it? Damn, girl, you always hungry. You want more snacks? Huh, man. Take some of these gushers. Let me open it up for you. I got you. Anything you, sweetheart. You been keeping your hands to yourself lately? I recognize growth.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Oh man, I ain't stepping now.
Round two. Fight.
Black Betty, bad, I'm a lamb, I'm gonna thing on wild. Oh shit, I thought I stepped it enough. Almost doesn't count. You're an endorphin.
Round four. Fight.
Wrong move. Yeah, he was out of there too, for real. If I did the right move, I was trying to do forward, and hold forward 4. I mean, you know the backlash and right foot forward. Man, you know the step. GG's. So yeah, I was trying to do. I was supposed to do forward right there. Oh man. Man, I messed up the combo. He was over with. I didn't think I got it. GG's, gangster, gangster. Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, I thought I had him. Ooh. Is that a deffer? Yeah, that's a deffer. Definitely.
Quel incroyable combat. Au fait, puis-je t'envoyer la facture du nettoyage?
You know, sometimes you have to deal with the taste of defeat.
Round 1. Fight.
As long as I ain't got no toe jam, then you good. You gotta make sure you check. You gotta defungify them motherfuckers too, you know. Like, you know, it's good, you know, you're supposed to have a, in order, you know, an outline of work. And it helps to have a funky foot fetish, but not a fucked up funky foot fetish. You fucking with me? No, hold up. No, hold up. I said you fuck with me. That's what I said. I don't want y'all think I said something else. But I was like, I didn't want to say that because I'm like, I ain't trying to use the F word. Even though it's like super late at night. Oh no, it's morning now, but still. It's after hours. We all grown. And I put down this shit is not made for kids. I clicked it. Oh nah, damn, it's not YouTube. Oh shit. There's no designation. They F-bombed. What the fuck? Oh, you did it again. You got 2 strikes. 3 strikes, you're out. Baseball. Oh shit. I'm about to say, yeah. I got a whole wiggle worm. Whammy. Send you to Whammy's house so you can get that mother education. Become a monk detective. Oh, I was about to say Burger King got ribs if he got the you know, the demonstration. You know, I ain't got time.
Fire, fire, fire.
The lady said fire, fire, fire. Thanks, homie. Appreciate it. I try to do what I do, you know. Say, man, thank you, though. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? You know, I like streaming, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have been doing it so long if I, you know. Like most of my time streaming, I was streaming, just talking to myself the whole time, but it was still fun, you know what I mean? Met a lot of nice people along the way. You know what I mean? got nice at some games, you know what I mean? Like I'm really the only I'm the only 20/20 sensitivity 4.0 ADS multiplier sniper in the world on Call of Duty. Off the super no bullshit. Find me somebody else that is capable of doing it. Like, you know, if you can find somebody that's capable of max ADS multiply and max sensitivity sniping with consistency, you know, I'll relinquish my crown. But until then, my name will not be besmirched. Say nah, but you know, I think I'm nice at Call of Duty. Like I be having some slick gameplays, bro. You know what I mean? And you know, like, see, for the longest time, like I used to watch this dude named X Pro MVZ, right? And he would be dropping like 3 nukes every match, like, you know what I mean? And by watching him, I started picking up on his style and, you know, things that he do, and I got nicer. You see what I'm saying? That was one of the first streamers that I ever really watched like that. You know what I mean? And you know, I started picking up on things, getting nicer, and but I didn't know anything about reverse boosting. People would say that he reverse boosts, but I was like, nah. But man, I found out that he reverse boost, that he really reverse boost, man. It was like finding out Santa Claus wasn't real. But I'm glad that I believed it for so long, because I used to be like, damn, why can't I drop no nukes? I'm putting people down, but I always end up dying like a grenade or some type of wild stuff, you know. But because I thought that it was possible, because I see somebody else do it, I worked hard. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know that it was a fallacy. And you know, I could reverse boost. I got the means too. I done bought Duty like 3 times on like PC, then on motherfucking PlayStation twice and shit, a whole bunch of shit. But actually I bought it on PC twice and on PlayStation. But you know, like, but I still don't do it. I play in regular matches, cause I think, you know what, I still got my original goal. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna try to see if I can, you know, do it in regular matches on a regular basis. You see what I'm saying? Like nukes and shit. But you know, I gotta learn to read the mini-map, you know. I only been back playing video games for like the past almost 3 years. Or like 2.5. But before then, I ain't played since I was a kid, you know, and I'm 40, so. But I've always been good with computers, so, you know, and I've always been competitive. So I was like, I know I'm gonna, you know, I was determined to get nice. And it's like, you know, I be looking at my my old videos, and I came a long way, and I see the progress, and you know, I'm happy with that. You know, I ain't in no rush. I ain't really concerned with what rank I'm in. Only thing I concern myself with is if I'm having fun. You know what I mean? That's it. As long as I'm having fun and shit, you know what I mean? All that other shit is trivial. You see, I'm a bushin'. I was just TEKKEN Emperor, but the other day, you know, like I was just happy as shit. It was like late at night. I was happy because, you know, some family shit, and you know, I was just talking. And, you know, I was just shooting the shit. So I was just playing on autopilot and lost every match. I'm talking about like 2 hours straight. You know what I mean? I just, you know, but I was just geeking. I didn't care, you know what I mean? I was having fun. It was fun. You know what I mean? You had people in the chat, you know what I mean? You know, it was cool. And I was just being myself, but being real, though. I was letting, you know, people in on my life. And, you know, that's what stuff like this is for, you know what I mean? Like, even if this don't go nowhere, I at least got a place for myself that I can go back and see, you know, what type of shit I was doing that day. Oh, that's what I was doing. Oh, okay, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like a diary of sorts. You feel me? You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, I just did it because it was fun. And I was on house arrest for like 2.5 years, so I was like, might as well make content. And I got like 600 videos, man. A diverse shit though. And like some of it be funny as shit. Like I be looking over shit, man. I be like, dang. Non-stop jokes. People I meet be funny. I always meet somebody cool and shit. You know what I mean? Oh shit. But yeah, I gotta, I can't just willy-nilly no more. I gotta start making real content. I gotta start editing shit. Not just streaming it through the PlayStation, but running through the Elgato. But it's just, man, I've been having computer problems, and that kind of slowed me down. Like I had a brand new Alienware. I mean, I still got it, but a brand new Alienware X16 laptop with the 4080. You know what I mean? But it started overheating. And my dumb ass thinking I'm some MacGyver motherfucker, thinking I can repaste the pads and shit. I changed the shit, you know what I mean? And then the shit, I did a test, it was working good. But then after a second, my GPU went offline, and it was like, that motherfucker ain't been back since. And people were saying that the reason why is probably because I didn't have the correct pad size. And I think that might be the issue. So I got, I got all the tools, but, I'm gonna try this one last time just to put it back together the right way, under my own supervision, see how it is. But if not, I'm sending it off to the professionals. It's just I done sent that bitch to Dell twice. You see what I'm saying? But that was when I only had a year warranty though, so that been over. So there's nothing I can do right now. But I'm like, this is a $4,000 machine. I'm like, this is crazy. I should not be having this much problems. You know what I mean? But and it might not have been overheating because I was watching a video. I had saved some Last of Us gameplay, and I had all the stats on, and it was saying that the GPU was at like 87 degrees, 84, and it was steady, but it was no issues. And for some reason, the problem that was happening was the GPU was like just cutting off. I guess faulting, so cutting off to prevent it from having more problems at like 83 degrees. You see what I'm saying? Anything over 80 was, bad territory. And, I was thinking it might be a software problem, like power management or something like that. Went through all the motions with that. Underclocked it with MSI. You know what I mean? But, I figured, it's overheating. Maybe when I sent it off, because like they said they replaced the motherboard one time and they ain't even do shit. Like I was like, it's the same numbers that was there before, because I used the terminal, to get all the information, to make sure I ain't no novice shit. But it was just, they said they replaced the system board, but it was the same system board. So I was like, I mean, what did they do? I don't know. So, and them probably opening up doing something, they could have inadvertently messed up the coolant, because it didn't look to be the element 31. It's supposed to be like a special element 31 thermal compound that they got on there. But what I had seen was a mix of that and something else. You see what I'm saying? So I was thinking that, that's the thing. But where I fucked up at is replacing the pads. Like, what the fuck do the pads got to do with the thermal paste? I'm a dumbass. The pads was stuck to the heat sink in a perfect configuration. They already ready. Why in the freak did I replace those? Oh, because, you know why? I remember. I was using you know, hardware info, and it was saying that the VRAM, I mean the memory junction, was where the overheating process was happening at, and the memory. So you know that's the VRAM. So I was thinking that it was something with the VRAM. But you know, I got everything. I even got a multimeter. In my bad, I'm just getting over a cold a little bit. Pardon myself, but yeah, I just got a multimeter. So you know, before I actually, you know, get ready to close it up and put the pads on. I mean, before I put the thermal paste or anything on, I'm you know, just check the chips to see if I can see a short or a fault in any chips using the multimeter first. So then, if it is an issue, I mean, shit. I mean, I could probably do that myself. You know what I mean? I know how to use a soldering iron. So you know what I mean? Like, I could probably do that myself. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know what? No, fuck that. Man, send that shit out. Get somebody else do that. I was gonna get parts people. It's a YouTube channel. I was in his live and asked him a question. You know, I'm just getting into chatting in lives and shit, but that shit fun for real. Like, you know what I mean? Actually speaking to somebody, interacting with a human being. You know what I mean? But that shit cool. I met I had seen a streamer called Cuddlecore. Oh, hold on. Yeah, pardon myself. I had to blow my nose. I didn't want to do it, you know, let y'all hear it. That would be rude. But yeah, I ran across a streamer called Cuddlecore. I mean, well, not just a streamer. She's actually a pro player. But it was like, you know, it was good to see a female, you know, that plays Tekken. Like, you know, I was like, yeah, that diversity is refreshing. You know what I mean? Because, you know, all I've been seeing is men. You know, you know, I like to hear females' point of view. They approach things different. So, you know, she might have some game that I can't get from a male. You know what I mean? So of course, you know, that's something good to tune in, because I feel as though, you know, if I want to be a streamer, I gotta, you know, I gotta watch film. I gotta run film. So I gotta watch streamers. You know what I mean? I watch streamers sparingly. I don't really watch them that much. I mean, well, no, I say I watch them a good bit, but I ain't watch them how most people watch them. You know what I mean? Like, they be streaming for like 8 hours. Like, take the what and lead the what? Bumbleclot. How? Oh shit. But yeah, you know what I mean? And yeah, like, you know, it was cool. She had like 300 something people in there. I guess somebody rated her shit, and she was thankful for that. You know, she was talking about that. Well, I mean, like, damn, she was talking about, like, you know, she's sponsored and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That would be cool as hell to get paid to play games. You know, doing something that you love doing. And then, you know, I love Tekken. Like, man, Tekken 3 and Tekken 2, man, like the days when, you know, with the PS1. Back in them days, you used to have the modded PS1s to play the Japanese games. But, like, you know, on the days when, let's say you got a sick day, you got to go to the doctors, and you don't go to school, everybody else is school, and you just stay home and you playing Tekken, you home by yourself because your parents at work, and you just playing Tekken, you know. That shit used to be fun. That was one game that I really looked forward to, you know, to play, like, you know. And, you know, I played it all. I didn't just play it on those days, but I don't know, it just, those days was just, had a special feeling to them, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. You know, because, you know, everybody else in school, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Dang, that shit was off center. I could have did something, but I don't know what. But yeah, like, man, I really love this. I really love this game. I don't know how people for saying they don't like it or saying it's trash. And I played against a guy whose moniker was Tekken 8 sucks. I'm like, geez Louise, you play it all day. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, you know, people just like to complain sometimes. I know, controversy sells sometimes, so that's how it be. But yeah, even still, you know, like this fun is it's the closest game to chess in my opinion. But I mean, just different. You know what I mean? But you still have to have the same principles. You know what I mean? It's kind of more like a chess mixed with rock paper scissors, though. You know. Or that game on Final Fantasy VII that you play at the Golden Saucer where you press the one button and the punch and to fight the boxing game. You know what I'm talking about. That's gotta be punishable with something better than that, though. I thought it was. But you know what? I never used the 14 frame punish, yo. I mean, I use it sometimes. But not as much as I should. I mean, I don't use it I use it for specific moves, but not for anything that I really should. So I'm using it right now, but still, you know. Give me some fruit snack. Ain't nothing like some fruit snacks, man.
Get ready for the next battle.
My bad, man. I don't be showing.
Get ready for the next battle.
귀찮아.
Round one. Fight.
Worn out. Yeah, my bad. I forgot I had muted. I forgot I had muted for a second. I've been fruit snacks. My bad. Abracadabra. I gotta start pressing forward when I'm doing that move, yo. Krabby Patty.
Round four. Fight.
Oh man, don't anticipate lows that aren't there. Oh man.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ain't that something? Hey, yo, why does shit say awkward and stuff?
Mustache?
Get ready for the next battle.
How do I switch the category?
많이 때리는 걸로는 안 진다고.
When it comes to who talks the most, you definitely win.
Who talks the most?
One. Fight.
Stylish motherfucker. Think you got drip? Well, I'm jealous. I don't have any drip. I gotta act out in front of my girlfriend. I seen her looking at your shoes. She scolded me for coming out the house barefoot. I gotta look cool in front of her.
Round two. Fight.
Walk them down.
Round three. Fight.
Oh, we can't party that, mama. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, huh, man? I get it. I'm with you.
Four. Fight.
West Side Story. I'm playing games, man. GG's. Yeah, and we got one more game. Oh shit.
Get ready for the next battle.
Malauber. Now I'm trying to put the right tag on the toenail of the string. Let viewers know. No, it wasn't. No, it's not branded. I don't have any money. It's personal questions. Update my system. I mean my description. So I used to know a dude that he get mad, he used to growl and shit like like DMX and shit. Like that shit was so stupid. When DMX did it though, that shit was hard. But that nigga wasn't DMX. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was a little off though. He used to be in different classes than everybody else. Say nah. He was though, but I didn't even say that. Didn't I fight him before? I remember the motherfucking uniform. Scratch one bogey. Do a barrel roll. Hey yo, what the fudge cakes? I've been at promotion chance, and then TEKKEN, and then promotion chance. Like dang. What do I gotta sing to? I gotta sing to them motherfucker. Give me one more chance. Or some Jodeci shit. Baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back, baby. My bad, I've been up too late. I gotta go to sleep. I'm geeked out from the feet up. Merge your game and no prenup. It's cold outside, I still want a freeze cut. I used to be so shy that when I was around girls, I freeze up. You wanna fight? Well, let me roll my sleeves up. Protect yourself at all times. Ain't nobody gonna ease up. Back in the day, I used to roll the trees up. Got older, turned to a soldier, and I used to roll the trees up. Aw, oh, man, couldn't throw break. A bum. Antonio Banderas. I like it hurt. You gotta add some flair to my page. I ain't got no flair.
Round one. Fight.
I knew I should have went for that.
Round two. Fight.
Wagon wheels.
Fight.
Sidestep. Oh shit. Wham! Oh man, why I didn't do the skyrocket? I mean, why I mess up the skyrocket? Pardon me. You ain't got no patience. Like a penny with a hole in it. Not enough.
Serait-il possible de réserver une table dans un 3 étoiles pour ce soir? Cuisine française, évidemment.
I mean, you can't be mad at a back and forth. You know that mean that you getting good action. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you know, sometimes it's fun to just be whipping people, but you know, it's even better to have good battles that teach you. You know what I mean? You know what my result Nana always say. You know, when she offer you the dollar bean soup, man, you know. The loser always has the most gain, you know.
Round 2. Fight.
And sometimes everybody plays the fool. I ain't gonna eat no more food snack right now. Oh. GG's. That shit was Gangsta Fred. Damn, I ain't got any more beveragation. Goodness gracious. Oh shit, I've been streaming for 3 hours? Oh shit, yeah, that's why my shit got fatigue in my fingers. Oh, that mean I gotta do one more,